The freshness of a brand new day. Walking outside into this forest in South Charlotte, North Carolina, and just smelling the air. And while you're standing there, look at the deer just staring back at you going, oh, so you finally woke up, huh? Hey, we've been out here all night. What gives, human? When do we get to sleep? That's what I love about living in this forest is that there's such a freshness about it. Even on rainy, dark days like yesterday was, you still get this vibration inside of you of, my God, it feels good to have air moving through your lungs into your body, and then you release it for the plants and other living things that need that in order to survive. Hey, it's Arrow. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer, a silent wolf. That means I stand on the sidelines and I observe. I patiently watch and I listen, and we create conversations that are based on, wow, I wonder what if. This is The Daily Mess, making our way into the presence of a new 24-hour period. Some people like it, other people go, gah, no, not again. It's always going to be a great mystery. Although I have some people who prefer to do the same thing over and over again. My self-guilt is sticking to the calendar. Oh yeah, that Google Calendar, we're in love with each other because that's how I make my way through the day. It's rarely, if ever, the same calendar every day. But to get through this weirdness that I think I'm in, I've got to have an expectation. But it's never the same day twice. And I'm not sure I could sit in the same space day in and day out. If trapped, remove the obstacle. I wanted to say something like that to my sister, who was always doing the same thing at the same time over and over again, and I do believe inside my soul it affected her emotions. It was always about getting too tired to do something. I just don't feel like doing that. I'm just going to sit here and keep watching the same TV shows over and over again, and if I've seen it before, that's okay. I still want to be with my friends. That's how she handled it. I could hear her disappointment so much, and yet being 2,000 miles away from where we lived up in Billings, Montana, there was no way she was going to listen to the words I was willing to share. To help encourage her to change, to look forward to the arrival of a brand new day, embracing it without knowing how it's going to play out. It's about being a part of and not pushing stuff out of your life. What boat are you sitting in? Do you want the same thing over and over again? And how is that playing out with your emotions? I guess I just like to explore. I like to take chances. I was that kid that would climb to the top of our house or garage, and I would jump. The reason why I would jump is because I didn't know what it would feel like when I hit the ground that we rototilled, so it would soften things up. I would go sit in the hen house for hours just watching the chickens because I wanted to understand what was going on. How is an egg laid? What is the rooster really doing when he's out of sight? The pigeons are no different. I love sitting with my pigeons because I loved to listen to their sounds. Spontaneity is everything. Doing the same thing over and over again takes away from the game. Challenge yourself to do something different every single day, even if it means calling up a friend and saying, hey, what would you like to talk about today? Because I don't want to talk about what we did yesterday. We need something to talk about today because every person on this planet just needs 8 minutes with another person to feel accepted. I'm Arrow, and that's The Daily Mess.